We stayed one night in this place called the Watergate Hotel. Now, that's that place where President Nixon and all them folks got into so much trouble a few years ago. They was tapping folks' phones and bugging in on them and listening to a lot of stuff they shouldn't have been listening to. And that's what got them in trouble. Well, we spent one night there, and we turned off the lights and went to bed. We was laying there in the bed, and my crabapple said, "You don't reckon there's any of them bugs still left in this place, do you?" Well, me being a sheriff, I got that on my mind and I couldn't sleep, so I got up and turned on the light and I searched that room. I went over it with a fine-tooth comb from top to bottom, and I found something. It was a round thing about this big. It was hid under the rug right in the middle of the room. I told Ma Crabapple, I said, "Don't say nothing." I went out to my toolbox, got my screwdriver, and I took that thing loose and wrapped it up in the blanket and shut it up in that chest of drawers. Got rid of it. If it was a bug, I didn't want them hearing what we were saying. Well, we went on to bed. The next morning, there was a knock on the door, and I got up and went to the door, and it was the hotel manager. Want to know if we had a good night's sleep? I said, "We did." He said, "There was a disturbance in the hotel last night." I said, "What happened?" He said, "In the room down below us, the chandelier fell on them folks." Tell you, I sure was glad we weren't staying in that room. Yes, sir.